everyone, I'm Heather and welcome back to my channel. So we are back today with Idol Manager. And so we did basically the tutorial functions last time. So now I believe we are pretty much on our own to figure out what we're supposed to do. So let's look at our idols. They're all pretty good, so I think... Oh, their stamina is like at 50% for physical, so I think... Let's see. Her vocal is really bad, so I want to put her in here. And then... Her dance is pretty bad. So let's put her in here. I'll let Socialize with me. This is the staff. I'm going to do a promotion to get some fans, I think. We did do a single, released single, this one. We got 13 new fans from that. Media, nothing. Special events, nothing. Research. I guess let's look and see what we could do. Singles. Music genre. Or that's a media genre. So let's do... maybe interviews? Okay. Choreographer. We did the group handshakes, ad campaign, individual handshakes. And we did the photo shoot. We could do advertisement. I don't have the fame for that. Let's do this one. Oh, we were doing research. I want to do choreography. Let's do sexy and cool. Sexy and cool. Okay. And then that's the choreography. And then the music producer, we're doing R&B. Let's do pop. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. Then policies, we did set those up last time. That's the tutorial. Okay. And I don't see anything as far as storyline stuff related things go. Oh, upgrade performance and promotion to level 1. Oh, what? I did not mean to do that. It was this thing, performance and promotion. So those are both at level 1. So let's go ahead and start so they can do their stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, just wanted to see how you were doing. How your first week's on the job's been? Doing fine. Glad to hear it. I knew you'd be a natural at this. Anyway, you might be interested to know that I recently tapped into my professional network and managed to get you a small mention on a local news broadcast. I also talked to several folks who run businesses in the area and got them to put up promotional materials for a while. It's not exactly making the big time, but it will at least get the attention of people who are nearby. That's generous in you. Hey, I'm a stakeholder. What's good for you is good for me, right? Of course, I want to help you succeed. I can't do this sort of thing all the time, but I want to make sure you have a successful launch. And on more personal level, I figure that if you know I'm going to do right by you, you'll do right by me. You dig? Relationships are a two-way street. I'm hoping that in the future, you'll be in the position to return the favor. Of course. Why wouldn't it be that way? Of course, I don't mean to make it seem like a bigger deal than it is. More people in the area are going to have an awareness of your group. That doesn't automatically turn them into fans, but it does mean that when you promote the group, people will be more likely to pay attention. You might gain more fans than you would ordinarily thanks to the temporary boost. Ditto for performances. People are more likely to check out a group that they've been hearing of recently. So you might see a small boost in attendance and revenue.
よろしく.
Anyway, this honeymoon period won't last forever. Try to make the most of it, okay? Okay, so they're gonna do this. They probably do need this because I've been having them do stuff recently. Let's send them on the spa treatment. Oh, I really hate that. Let's check their stats. Let's move down a little bit. Let's check the idol stats. Okay, so they're at 62, so that's okay. Her mental stamina is not great. Let's do a performance. Okay. And I guess that was the storyline thing.
邪魔するよ.
Knock knock, mind if I step in for a moment? Sure, what is it?
プロデューサー君.
While you've been hard at work running the agency, I've been hard at work shaking hands with the right people. And if you shake enough hands, you'll start to learn about opportunities. I think I found one that may be of interest to you. See, I have a friend who works as a TV producer. They're always looking to fill program slots. Things like quiz shows, that sort of thing. I managed to plant the idea in her head that it would be a good idea to have a quiz show where producers for different idol groups compete against each other, folks such as yourself. What's the catch?
Mm-hmm.
Always looking for the caveat, huh? That skeptical instinct will serve you well, but it's nothing too serious. They just want to make sure that the people they're featuring have a certain amount of clout. To put it in concrete terms, you need to have enough talent on board to justify calling it an actual idol group. 3 idols is a group, 2 idols is company. Anything less than that, you're playing with yourself. I see Lucifer has 3 members already, so you're big enough already. Also, you need to release a single. You don't have to top the charts or anything like that, just have a physical CD that people can go out and purchase. Lends the group a bit more credibility. Plus, it would give you something to promote on the show.
よくやった.
I see that you've already released a single.
素晴らしい.
Anyway, it's clear that you've met the bare minimum qualifications to justify appearing on TV. So congrats on that. Are you free this time next week? If not, clear your schedule, because that's when taping is planned. Okay. So I guess I get to quiz show. I would like to just have a casual conversation. What's this about? Oh, just checking in? Otake Mikoto talks about how she stubbed her toe this morning and briefly mentions a run-in she recently had with a childhood friend. You also find out her mother plays the bagpipes. Okay, let's do a business proposal, if we can. Let's do an... She's doing a photo shoot proposal, I guess. I'm not entirely sure, actually. So we have 38 fans. Should I... try to do another CD? Media, what's new show? Okay, I don't think we have anything like that. I want to do a new single. Is that right now? go ahead and pause so I can see what we're doing. Okay, so we have 14 of our singles. So we want to do something new, right? Let's look at this. Let's do a... Casual fans would not like that. We could do another love song. Partying, anything. Happiness would be a good song. Anxiety, hardcore young adult. Doing another love song would probably be good. So let's do level 2 of that. Can we do a music show? Let's do a music show. Okay, let's do music. Host. 50,000 versus 1,000. Weekly budget. No host. Hosts rise the fame level of the show. The higher the level, the bigger your initial audience. So I guess we'd at least need a newcomer. Stamina cost is split equally, but no lower than 3 points for every idol. Game fame points are split based on the funny and smart skills. Okay, I guess let's do this. So let's go, can we not do that? It's not letting us continue. Oh, I have to do a title. Crazy of Your Way. Sure. Let's do that. So I guess that's her business right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that going, because that should be what she's doing right now. And let's look at some research for the choreographer. So let's do sexy again, and pop again. No, I think they're working on pop already. So I can't go pop level 2, but I could do R&B level 2. Okay. That actually dropped down our male audience, surprisingly. Okay, so I think that's good. I don't know what other staff... Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I just received a phone call from Fujimoto-san's office. From the sounds of things, you're going to make a television appearance in 1 week. I also received an email directly from the studio with the details of the location of the shoot. Apparently, it's some kind of quiz show where you'll be competing against other producers of idol groups. I'm actually somewhat familiar with the local station that's recording the show. Not super familiar, but I may have watched it a few times after work, and I took the liberty of watching a few clips that have been circulating online. Since it's a quiz show, I figured you might want a quick primer on what to expect. If you'd like, I could give you some pointers based on my somewhat limited exposure. Sure. One of the things I've noticed about this show is that they really like to do variants of the Newlywed Game. Where do I fit into that? Well, the show seems to be inspired by the Newlywed Game, but it often doesn't include people who are actually in a romantic relationship. So rather than testing a husband and wife to see how well they know each other, they might ask a boss questions to see how well they know their employees, or ask a school teacher questions to see how well they know their students. If I had to guess, the host will probably be asking you questions to see how well you know the idols in the group. For example, they might ask you if you know about the idol's hobbies or other facts about them. Okay, I guess I'll have to study up. If you'd like to prepare for the kind of questions you might get asked, it could be worthwhile to spend some time with the idols. You know how to do that, right? Yes, I do. You can locate an idol via the menu and drag them into your office to start planning a meeting. You can find out information about them and enjoy sipping a tasty beverage with them. I've never seen an idol turn down a chance to sit down and enjoy a cup of coffee. At any rate, it's up to you how much prep work you want to do. After all, the point of these kinds of quiz shows is to be entertaining for the viewers. Though if I'm being honest, part of me really wants to see you win. After all, this is supposed to be a quiz show for producers of small idol groups. That means anyone you face off against would naturally be a rival. I'd hate to see you lose to a rival.
お疲れ様です。
But it's all in good fun. I'm sure no matter what the results of the quiz show, everyone will have a good time. Win or lose, what's most important is entertaining the viewers at home. Okay. Socialize with an idol. I can do that. Ooh. Okay. This is other groups? Okay, I must be like not even anywhere on this. Okay, so I don't have any sales. So what I need to do, let's go ahead and grab my idols, and we've talked to her a bit. So let's actually talk to her.
そうです。
Socialize with her. Her stamina's still pretty low. I guess we can move her into vocal. Did that send her there? Okay. So, choreography. I was trying to pull. Okay, so I'm talking to her. So I was trying to pull her in, but her max level may be too high. So I don't think she can actually do anything. So I need her. Her dance is 11, her vocal is 3. So let's move her back in here. I think I can't do anything with her. I don't know if I can send her. I can't put her in here, so what I don't know how to do necessarily is get her, a thing. Jobs. I need her to have a job, I guess. Okay. So how do I get her a job? Okay, so how do I do this? Concept. I don't know how this works. Okay.
"開始します。
Okay, I guess I put that in pre-production? Okay, so let's talk to her. Okay, casual conversation. Did you want to talk about anything in particular, or are you just here to chat? Kinoshita Nako gives a brief summary of a TV show she saw last night and shares an embarrassing story from her past. You also find out that she has a butterfly collection. Okay. So the other girl's mom plays bagpipes. She has a butterfly collection. I don't know how to do anything on this. I guess maybe it's this. Okay, pre-production for that. Okay, that's good.
終了します。
Okay, concept. Oh, is concept me? I guess so. Okay, so I think I figured out what I'm supposed to do for this. And once we do this, I guess I'll try to meet the other girl and talk to her. Okay, so launch this. Audience was 2,000. Okay. New fans? Any new fans? It does not look like it. So this was clearly not a wonderful idea. Okay. Let's do a new single. Okay. And I think what we could probably do... I can't do that yet. Okay. Lowest revenue per sale. Okay, let's do a group handshake event again. Let's do a pop sound about love, and it's going to be cool. Okay. Let's do 100 CDs. We only had sold 14 last time, so we're going to do 100 this time. Okay, and obviously this girl has more fame. She's going to go here. And we'll do her and her. And I do need to talk to this girl before I do the quiz show. Okay, so production. Let's do lyrics here. Oh, and I guess I have to wait my turn. Okay. So while we're here, Idol, girly, come talk to me. And you're gonna dance. Okay. And I guess her stuff is just gonna go back up naturally. I wonder if I can get her a thing. Media, special, what's a special event? Okay, no, not that. Okay, so let's just talk with her. What have you been up to? Kurosawa Reiko waxes fanatical about her favorite food and talks a bit about her childhood. You also find out that she uses a white noise machine to sleep at night. Okay, so we know stuff about her. Let's pause and think about what we're gonna do. Let's do some research. Manager. Let's do an ad campaign here. Let's do an advertisement right there. I think that'll be good. And choreo. Let's do an elegant choreo. We'll eventually unlock all of them. EDM, that'll be good. And then I want her to actually come in here. Oh, and I guess I can't do that. Preferred, let's do advertisement. I want her to, how do I get her to do a thing? Okay, so we're on this. So, song, lyrics. So let's get going. I don't remember. I don't remember how to give them jobs. I want her to do a job for me. I want her to like do radio events. Because I don't need a show. Internet. We'll do an interview with a newcomer and we'll do... No, I don't want that. I think it's too much. Okay. At the entrance to the studio.
Yeah, domo.
Hello there, you must be Miss Quinn. Charmed, I'm sure. Thank you so much for coming by. I think we're going to have a lot of fun today. Let me explain how things will work here. You're one of 4 different idol group producers we've invited to the studio. We're going to have separate recordings with each of you where we hit you with a series of questions about your idol group. We'll tally the scores and the 2 producers with the highest quiz scores then face off head to head. If you're not one of the top 2, you get to go home early. Of course, I'm sure you'll want to do your best to try and win the prize. What's the prize?
Mata.
Oh, there you go, pretending like you've forgotten. You just wanted to give me a chance to brag about it, right? Well, of course, we're looking to fill a primetime programming slot with a live broadcast musical performance. If you manage to win and beat the other producers here, your group will get some much-needed airtime. Haha, of course, that's why you're here, right? Hoping to win the grand prize? Anyway, your segment is the last one we're going to tape, so I'll let you get to the green room. This green room isn't the most spacious. Normally, we'd let you mingle backstage with the other contestants, but since this is a quiz show, we want to keep everyone isolated, so your room might be a little cramped. I'm sure you understand, right? Looking forward to talking to you on camera. In the hallway outside the waiting room.
どうも。
Hello, Miss Quinn. It's good to see you here. Who are you?
ちょっと。
You haven't forgotten the first time we met, have you? If I recall correctly, I was the first one to offer you proper welcome when you arrived at the Lucifer office before you met Fujimoto. Oh, so she's the one who told us he was shady as crap. But I'm a bit miffed that you don't recognize me. Didn't you do any opposition research? Anyway, I just finished recording my segment. I've got every question right, of course.
ねえ。
But they select the top 2 competitors to compete head-to-head in the final round. So if you do well enough, maybe you could come in second place behind me. Well, best of luck. Hopefully they only ask what I've already heard. In the waiting room.
Yeah.
Hey there, mind if I squeeze in?
驚いたな。
Man, this waiting room is cramped. I think they squeezed you into a closet. I guess this is what you get when you're record for a local TV station. When you record for a local TV station. Still, it's good exposure for a group as small as yours. Anyway, are you ready to knock them dead? Sure. Well, there's 4 other competitors, so statistically you have a 25% chance, right? That's better than nothing. Of course, I'm hoping you win, if for no other reason than to get free broadcast time. Of course, it's just a local affiliate. It's a bit shy of a nationwide broadcast, but everyone has to start somewhere, right? A local victory could be the first step on the long road to successes. Though I have to admit it's a pretty genius move on the TV station's part. Instead of having to pay big bucks for a musical guest to show up, they contact smaller groups and offer them a chance to win airtime. It makes it seem like they're the ones doing you a favor. Which, in a way, they are, but I think they're getting the better end of the deal. Of course, if anyone is going to get airtime, I hope it's Lucifer. Hey, do your best to win, alright? I may have made a bet with a friend that you'd be the one to win, and more importantly, my ego is on the line here.
よろしく。
Hey, did you see that light go on? That means they're ready for you. Go on and knock them dead.
さあ。
Hello everyone, I'm pleased to be sitting here with Miss Quinn, who is of the brilliant creative minds behind Sweet Peas.
えい。
Oh, my lack of preparation has been exposed. Sorry folks, it's been a long day here in the studio. Let's try that again. I'm pleased to be sitting here with Miss Quinn from Lucifer. Miss Quinn, if you have to pick one thing, what would you say is the best quality about the idols of Lucifer? They work really hard.
おや。
They're hard workers, eh? In that case, what do you say to the idea of giving them all a raise? Hard work ought to be rewarded, right? Let's announce it on air today. Everyone at Lucifer, your pay is officially doubled, starting today. I'm joking, of course. Miss Quinn, we're so grateful you took time to sit down with us today. Being that you've spent so much time working with Lucifer over the past few weeks, I'm sure you'd be the foremost expert on them, right? So without further ado, let's move on to the first round of quiz.
さあ。
Oh, jeez. I don't even remember their names. If they show me pictures, I might know them. First question is multiple choice. Which of these girls is not an idol who works for Lucifer? This one. Haha, of course, Shimizu Risa doesn't work for Lucifer. That's because she's my daughter. I'd have to quite a bone to pick if she started pursuing a life in showbiz. Why, she might become a competition, and more competition is the last thing that I need. Besides, she's my own daughter, and I'd much rather see her pursue a useful career than waste her life trying to become an idol. That's one question down. Next question. Lucifer's most recent single is Bitter Kisses. What are the lyrics of that song about? Love. Yes, indeed, that is correct. Of course, I'm sure that was an easy question for you to answer, considering that you're the one who wrote the song. Hey, we have to throw in a few easy questions along the way, right? Oh, was I supposed to write the song? I sent it to the music guy. Oops. Lastly, it's time to test how well you know the idols themselves. I'm sure you want the world to get to know the girls of Lucifer, so it's time for you to show us how well you've already gotten to know about them. Okay. Of these three statements, which one is true? I feel like this is true. I feel like I saw that. Well played, Miss Quinn. It is indeed true that she can juggle up to 8 objects at once. What an eclectic group of idols Lucifer must have. I'm sure that the members of our audience are all charmed to learn such an interesting fact about one of its members. I suppose the real question would be, how come you know this fact about Otake Mikoto? Is this the kind of thing that you ask questions about during interviewing process? That seems a bit personal for my tastes. That brings the quiz round to an end, and Miss Quinn, since you're the last one we're quizzing, we're prepared to announce right now who will be advancing to the final quiz round. Miss Quinn, you will be advancing to the final quiz round. Congratulations! Woo! Okay, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, and we will pick up in the next one. So that is everything, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!